Raymond Washington, Monster Kody, Tookie Williams, Sylvester Scott, Vince Owens. These are some notorious names in LA, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, do you think these guys would show like remorse or make a different lifestyle choice if they knew how much destruction would spread amongst their own people after creating like the Bloods and the Crips and seeing the bloodshed? And I understand the message of unity and the essence of kind of how those things came about, but then what they kind of spawned and turned into on the other side of the negativity.
Yeah, absolutely. I can only remember 3 of the names you mentioned: Tookie, Vince Owens, and Raymond Washington. Who was the other names?
Monster Kody and Vince Owens.
Yeah, I got Vince Owens. So Monster, I would say all of them would feel remorse. Absolutely. Monster Cody's on a different level. He's not as old as those other guys, and he come from the real war years. So his situation and his attitude would be a little different. But as far as black on black crime, I think he's remorseful. The rest of them absolutely would be remorseful because, well, Vince Owens is still here. Tookie expressed his remorse, and Raymond Washington, for those that was close to Raymond, they know he was remorseful toward the end of his life as well. So, yeah, definitely, because this is a movement that spiraled into something that it was never meant to be. You know, they didn't know this was going to kill off generations of black babies. They had no idea that we will become hated by other groups within ourselves and outside of ourselves. And Tookie really, was about the kids. He really loved the kids, and he even like he was supposed to be part of the Blue Notes. He led the Blue Note Crips, not the founder, but he was like the leader, de facto leader. Their agenda wasn't to smash other Crips or other black dudes. You know what I mean? Their agenda was to keep the peace. So I believe all those guys would be remorseful.
It's a good answer. I like that. Well, the thing is too, foresight is a motherfucker. There's things that I've done in the past that I wouldn't even think that would have multiplied or popped off into what they did along the lines of YouTube. Let me just keep it simple. Like, you start something. I was just fucking around with Star and Buck Wild, doing some videos on his channel. I never knew I would hit 20,000 or be over here with Kev Mac or Peter Guns or this one, that one, doing interviews with cool motherfuckers. I do mad charities, Christmas drives. I give back during COVID to the community. If you watch my channel, I stay doing mad charity. And I go to the people. I give them food. The homeless motherfuckers. A lot of people forget about women in jail when they come out. They come out to fucked up relationships, or they live in shelters, or they trying to reconnect with their kids. We make sure they get clothes, they get Metro cards, they got pocket money to buy lunch. We make sure that they can do little visits. Their kids have little toys and snacks that they can bring to them when they do visit them. We try to do stuff that is directly impacting. We don't try, we do it. That directly impacts our community. You know what I'm saying? So I would have never knew that YouTube would have spiraled off into something like this, you know what I'm saying? But this is positive in a certain sense. And I talk my shit, how I get down at the end of the day. But sometimes foresight is just a motherfucker. You can't see where something's gonna go. But
right. I didn't know you was doing all that, man. Congrats. And when I was talking about the athletes that want to do something, I really was talking about LA. You got the LA Lakers and the LA Clippers, they're local. You got the Rams, they're local. And these dudes, when I said they could put money in the community, that's what I was talking about. Organizations like yours. You got Amer I Can and I Can Foundation. You got Mama Boo Boo out of Athens. You got My Tribe Rise. You got a lot of organizations, Second Call, and so forth. All these guys developing options. These are just some of the local organizations that I know of that helps feed the community and look out for the community, protect the community, believe it or not. You know, if there's a funeral of a rival gang member, man, they show up and make sure there's no shooting and no new gang beefs and stuff like that. They feed the homeless. And you know what I love about the ICANN Foundation and Joe Rockhead is the fact that he don't just give out turkeys, bro. He's giving out everything, man. Stuff for the house, clothes, blankets, sleeping bags, lawn chairs. He's making sure you right in the home as well as your stomach is fed. I've never seen that before. I'm not saying nobody don't do it, but I never seen nobody do it like Joe Rockhead.
We went out and we was buying laundry detergent. We was buying toilet paper, paper towels, Kotex, bitches got their period. Like, just like trying to buy as many things, because you get a meal in your stomach. All right, that's cool, and you're grateful, but now you got to maintain your house. Right. You got other things going on. You got to wash your clothes. You got to wash your ass. Bringing people soaps, things, socks. Like, it's more than giving a meal, like you said.
Right.